Welcome back to Chatting and Thoughtfish. I'm Andrew and I'm joined with Dane and Ashley.
I'm looking at this microwave. I don't even know. It's kind of random because I had the topic in my head. But yeah, I was imagine the last, because obviously we've all seen Avengers now, innit?
Ashley hasn't.
I don't plan to see it, so that's fine.
You plan to throw spoilers? Why? What happened?
If like the microwave broke, yeah, and you could like go back and fix something. Or, like,
where's this going? What's what?
Like, what would I do? Nah, it was a random thought. But Ayesha Curry, let's go! Hey!
Have you all seen Avengers?
But yeah, no, sorry. Do you know what it is?
Have you all seen Avengers?
We'll talk about Avengers after.
The microwave broke.
No, the microwave's broken. That's what
I know, but why?
If the microwave broke and
would you go back? Fix it, maybe? I don't know.
Listen, you've seen Avengers. It's Avengers talk.
But why are you talking about the microwave?
Because it would be the time travel device.
Okay, so what would we do?
I'm just asking, yeah.
I don't get, where's the link, like?
No, because I was going to talk about something else. But then I was like, you know what, let's do Ayesha Curry first. Then we'll go back to Avengers.
You're going to talk about the microwave, yeah?
Okay, cool.
No, I was going to talk about some other shit.
I was lost, you know.
I wasn't lost.
Alright, let's see if you remember.
I still get the link. I just don't get the link when I was going.
You'll see it later,
okay.
listen.
All right.
It's like an Avengers movie. You just got to wait for the next one.
Okay, stay tuned. Stay tuned for this interesting story. The Daniel Chronicles.
How are you feeling about
so what's the
Ayesha
deal with
Curry?
Ayesha Curry? Because I saw Jeffrey said something about that.
I don't really know, to be honest. I don't know.
You don't know? Go on, Dane. Do you know the situation?
Yeah, kind of. I thought you guys knew.
Okay, so from what I know,
I do, but I don't really.
from what I know is apparently she said.
Not really. This is not a big deal, in my opinion.
Nah, it's not. Yeah, but it's not.
Still don't know what you guys are
time,
talking about.
No,
so I'm gonna
break it down.
Well, I can't break it down. But are we talking about the same thing? With she said something about she doesn't like. She is upset that she don't get attention from other men. Mm-hmm. Is that what it is? Okay. So, what are you saying on this? Like, what? Do you feel like she has a point?
I didn't. As Ashley said, it's not even. It wasn't even more her I cared about. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. It is because I was thinking it's not even just her. I feel like it's just a wider thing. Like it's like a general mindset that's kind of happened now. Anyway, I didn't really think of it more just her. I'm like, okay, I understand what she's saying. I think I still don't feel like to be fair, in the way I see it, if you're in a certain position, if you're in the position she's in, that's your position. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day,
what's her position?
Like, she's kind of, the way I see it, it's almost like she's kind of comparing his attention to her attention, and it's like you're not in the same world, so you can't even do that. It's almost like a false comparison. And I feel like that's what people throughout like life do, just people throughout the world do anyway. Like, I feel like there's a lot of people kind of seeking like validation, like a lot of validation from people that don't necessarily matter. That don't necessarily matter. And that's the point I was kind of thinking about, more than it just being her. Do you know what I mean? It's more of a general thing where like I feel like there's people that are just, you can see it anyway, innit? You just see it throughout like social media, especially with social. No, see, like Insta's kind of what, and I feel like it's that's almost kind of spawned this sort of thing where people need like
external validation.
Yeah,
because I think you're right, but also I think, where does that stem from? I think that stems from the fact of the matter is, like, I think the attention that you get from the people around you or whatever, like say if you're with a partner and they're giving you compliments and this and that, you probably get diluted for you, or you get used to it, and after a while you feel like they're just saying it rather than it meaning something. Yeah, and that's so if a stranger's like, I don't even do it too much when I'm in a relationship. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm saying, like, so if a stranger comes to you and say you might truly believe it, or it just feels refreshing for someone else to say that. Now, where she's at with saying that, I didn't see the whole thing, but I just understand the concept of the idea that she's saying that she feels like she wants attention from other people. I don't feel like, did she feel less attractive for not getting attention? Is that what she said?
I don't know. It seems like that, but
it seems like, a bit insecure from it.
Yeah, and it's like the way it is, and the reason I say it's almost like a comparison is because what she said before is that they kind of mentioned him getting attention from women first. Then she mentioned that which kind of goes to show like she's kind of comparing like
Yeah, because she sees it all the time.
yeah,
But she's
But
not
it's
getting
like-
anything.
she's not even like what does she do? Does anyone know what she does?
She's a chef.
What about
I think she's a chef.
I Google it.
She has
Yeah,
her. She has her
oh,
own
you
cooking.
know,
Do some research.
She has her own cooking show. I know
But
that.
it's like, all right, from doing a cooking show, you're not gonna. It's not.
But that's
that
all.
you're
I think
gonna
that's all based off like she's his wife.
And that's
So,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
So and that's what I'm just like. Sometimes I'm like, bruh. Sometimes you just kind of have to be like, alright, this is not to say like, not because it sounds weird saying like, you know, when you discover your position. Not to say your position. It's like your lane. That's it. You know, when you kind of discover your lane, and it's like this is like how I capitalize off like my kind of lane. Like obviously.
Oh yeah, just quickly. Yeah, she's a Canadian actress and a celebrity cook.
So it's like, how can you compare someone who cooks to someone who plays basketball?
But I don't even think it's that
regards
like.
to attention.
Should I really, if I'm with someone and they're getting hella attention, should I really feel like, but I want attention from other people?
No, that's
That's
personally.
what
I
I'm
don't. I
saying.
feel like it's to do with like a bit of self love there as well.
I don't think
like,
she's being literal though about it. I think it's just the idea, the concept of like, why is no one kind of giving me that sort of attention? It's the idea. She literally doesn't mean like I want man them calling me in my DMs kind of thing, because clearly people must be in her DMs all the time and stuff like that.
No, I was thinking
don't
more.
know,
I was thinking more. It's a
Like,
situation like,
what-
say, if like someone stops you on the street and be like, "Oh, you're beautiful," or something like.
No one's gonna do
Like,
that though,
someone
because
gives you a compliment.
everyone knows
Yeah.
you're the husband.
Exactly,
You're
you
the
already
wife
know,
of,
so
of
that-
Stephen Curry.
They
Everyone
might-
respects
that's what
him
I'm
though.
saying,
So
and that's what I was gonna say. They respect him too. So
no one's gonna
maybe they're doing
even
it through
approach.
respect as well. It's like,
So do you think that's where her problem lies in? The fact is maybe
not
she
a problem.
feels no, but I'm
That's-
saying
and
no.
that's what I'm
It's
saying.
not a
I'm saying,
problem.
do you think the fact that because of like people respect Curry and that, and she's thinking like that kind of like it puts her in a shadow. Like why are they like they're kind of like she's in his shadow, for instance. Like maybe because if he's
I
getting,
don't think
because
that's
maybe
like
if
that.
he's getting moved to, then it's like, oh, how comes girls aren't saying, oh, I respect her, so I won't move to Curry. You know what I mean? Like I won't move to.
maybe.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe that's how she feels. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Because if you're saying like that's why people aren't moving to her, maybe she wants that same kind of respect from other people. Then
Possibly.
and this, yeah, because and that's what I'm saying. Is I did it based on what she said just before, and she mentioned just groupies.
Oh yeah, when she sees.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, right, okay. So is that the wave she's on throughout while she's saying this? Then do you know what I mean? Like you just want like Donnie Shine. Oh shit, you're fire.
She's not out like that.
That's
anyway.
what I'm saying. So how can you compare
different,
it?
yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like it's not.
Maybe
the
she was
same-
like on tour or something, or doing
Yeah,
something. Maybe
exactly.
she'll get approached like that, but she's not.
So
so the question is though. So if you feel, do you feel like you feel like you get validation from external people?
and that's
who
what I was
say
gonna say. I
attractive
was gonna ask you guys the same thing.
more than
Like, no, I don't care.
Yourself.
No, it's not even that. I don't care. Like, does that make you feel a type like? Say you were out. Alright, say you just got a fresh trim, yeah, and then like you were like walking down the road and no one said nothing about your trim, and then like would you still feel good about yourself?
Oh yeah, because that practically happens every time you go barbers anyway.
But
like
you
you
feel
don't get
good
stuff
anyway.
like that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying. But then, alright, say you're used to. Alright, say now you walk out the barbers and someone's like, right,
That's a nice
your
feeling.
trim's fire. Would
See,
you feel even
I
better?
was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie. If someone does say something like, say, if you are in a shop or whatever, and someone says, "Oh, I like that," or even someone just says, "Oh, I like how you're dressed," or something,
Yeah.
you do feel kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, but
Like,
I don't
that's
know.
what I'm
I don't
saying.
think
You
that.
put in the effort to go out looking good, and someone, like, do you feel good for yourself, or do you feel good for people to also be like, right, you know what, yeah, this guy's drip certified. Like,
That's for myself.
For yourself.
But it's
As
like
long as
it's
you
like a
feel good.
bonus. If someone
I feel,
does,
yeah, I do feel good for myself.
that's
Because
what it is.
when I feel like I dress good, I know like I'm
Yeah,
dressing good.
when it's not
but
a bonus,
it
that's
does
when
feel,
it's a
yeah.
problem.
but I'm
like-
not gonna feel down if no one says nothing.
And that's
Yeah.
what
That's
it
the
is.
difference,
And like,
yeah.
I think that's where people get it confused. I think some people they have it in like a minus where it's like they need that kind of validation.
Well, that's
or that,
why-
that
yeah.
little confidence boost to kind of bring them up.
Well,
to
that's
like,
how you like someone could take a picture, put it on social, doesn't get enough likes,
Yeah.
they'll delete the picture like it never happened. Like that won't stay there anymore. That's another form of validation. Like
Yeah.
like a lot of people feel like they need that kind of.
Do you feel like a lack of validation from in a relationship can lead to cheating?
I think so.
But
Like,
what do you think?
like I
Yeah,
don't think
maybe.
me personally, but I don't, not me personally, but I feel like I think that has been an excuse for some people in the past.
But and do you know what's mad though? Like, especially the way I see it, yeah. No one has. There's no set way of showing like love or validation.
Different ways, yeah, many different ways.
So it's like that's where like I feel like maybe there's like no communication or like lack of. But it doesn't seem like that. It seems like they're together a lot. So that's where it's like it's a bit mad.
They've been together a while as well, so.
So like if you were like
since high school,
you were like say you were like in a relationship and like you thought I this is my way of showing my girl she's certified, and then she's like, nah, like I don't feel like you love me, you know.
But
how do you deal with that sort of situation?
Well then, yeah, that can happen though, because like if you were to, you don't express it verbally, for instance, like you show it in the things you do, or things you do, or things like that. Mm-hmm. She might be like, but why can't you just say I dressed nice today?
Yeah.
I just want you to say, oh, you look good today.
Yeah.
Like, but rather than you just ignoring it, then that could be like, oh wow, so you don't like, because maybe like she came down the stairs like, oh, he's gonna be blown away. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you don't say nothing, then it's like, oh, really? He didn't even notice. Like he didn't even notice. Like, oh, if I got a haircut, he didn't say nothing. You know what I mean?
But then what if you're like, oh shit, like she looks amazing, and then you like.
Yeah,
you
and
go
like,
and bring her like a drink, and then you like, you know what I mean? Like,
see, if you just like,
you do like some, you don't overtly say, you know what I mean, but you do everything to be like,
express it in a different way.
Yeah,
it,
but I'm saying, but that could be you, but you could get the same effect by if you just look at her and be like, wow, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
just like damn,
but
or just like a kiss that just make you like an impulsive kiss that's like, damn,
yeah, but
like that.
But then say she knows you don't always express it, or they don't know you don't always express it verbally, and you've done that, and they know that's your way of expressing it.
So can you imagine?
You still not feel validated?
No, but
Isn't
so
that a bit selfish?
Yeah,
because that means you're seeking the validation.
But can you imagine?
Not the way.
Yeah, positive.
You're kind of almost like shifting the person in a way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you understand the person, like you've been with them for a certain amount of time. Like they've been, as you said, they've been. I don't know how long they've been together, but they seem to have been together for a while.
High school.
So surely you know from high school. He's a big man now, no? That's what I'm saying. So
nearly 30.
That's what I'm saying. So
was he 30? He might be 30.
You must know how I show love by now.
Yeah.
And I know how you show love. So then, this like when I see it, like sometimes I'm like, is it like almost a bit selfish?
No, but for you though, if your girl never said, like just like she never said to you like, oh, she never expressed some kind of like comment on your appearance or anything.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you feel like it's not even like, oh, I'm ugly now, I feel validated, but wouldn't you feel like, are you like, you don't, you know what I mean? Like,
No.
Wouldn't you feel like it would be nice for her?
Sometimes, but it depends on what you seek validation in. I think that's another thing. It depends on like what you hold like value high. Like if you don't care about your look, but you look good. If people say you look good, something like, okay, alright, cool. Like so, like I know I dress well, but I don't dress well for people. I just dress well because I just like putting together clothes. When people tell me, oh snap, you dress well, I'm like, okay, cool, thank you. Like, but I don't care, like, because it's not what I care about. If someone wants to be like, bro, I heard your song and it was amazing, I would be like, oh my god, thank you. Do you know what I mean? But if they'll be like, oh, you just, it's like, because it's not, I do care about my appearance, but I don't care about it like that. It's just something I just do. Like, it's just not even anything I really think about.
Yeah.
But when it's something you like, and that's what it is, it's like, I'm choosing not to seek, or I'm choosing to seek more validation in certain things. So it's like, obviously there is a compromise because you have to kind of express things the way both of you show it. But I feel like after a certain amount of time, if you've known that person for a long ass time, how can you then later on be like, actually, you know what, I kind of want it this way. And it's like, it's not even like, I don't know, it's a bit weird because that kind of thing, it's one of them ones where it's like, so that, does that mean like I've been acting weird or wrong throughout this whole time prior?
But people can change though.
Yeah, of course, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But it's like,
I think,
but that sort of change is different. Obviously, like I feel like there's different types of change. Obviously, I definitely get people can change.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you said your initial question was like, oh, do you feel like in a relationship, like, do you think you need that validation?
Yeah.
And I think it does, because in that situation, what I'm saying is like, say if you like, it could be in any kind of couple, yeah, man or woman,
Yeah.
blah blah. But if one person didn't say anything, and say if they go to work or whatever, and say if they got someone at work who's just
Yeah,
always
I
like,
definitely
oh,
get that. I
like,
definitely-
oh, you
yeah,
dress,
yeah,
and they
yeah,
keep
yeah.
saying you're fly, and
I
that
get
person's like, oh, they keep noticing
Yeah,
that I'm fly,
I
kind
get
of
that,
thing. You
definitely,
know what I mean?
definitely,
And it's
definitely.
like, so,
Yeah,
and then people start,
definitely,
yeah, this is what I'm saying. So
definitely.
I'm definitely sure you have to be some kind of verbal validation.
Yeah, of course.
What, from the partner?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like if your
But
partner,
that wasn't her problem though.
And that's what I'm
The
saying.
way she worded it.
she wants.
It wasn't from.
outside.
It wasn't
It
from
was
him.
No, that was Dane's question though.
Yeah.
no, but it's
I'm going back to her,
because
her problem
going
wasn't-
back to her,
yeah.
and that's what I'm saying.
Her problem was that getting validation from the
Outside.
outside.
No, hers. It was just more like a lingering idea. She's probably been thinking this for like years.
Yeah.
Like how
Probably,
come?
yeah, it's only just
It's
said
probably
it
just
now.
a thought she's always had in her
Yeah,
mind,
yeah,
and she
yeah.
just literally just put
Yeah,
it
just
out
goes-
there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like literally. Oh,
Yeah.
now all of a sudden after I don't know
Yeah,
8 years,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
How long
yeah.
they've been now? Where these
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
at? Like where
Yeah.
they used to be in my DMs now they're not kind of thing. I don't think it's.
No, of course, yeah.
That's how people are taking it. Kind of why I'm just
with
seeing.
her, it's like when I see it, I'm just like, I get what she's saying, but I
Yeah.
just feel like,
I think she worded it wrong.
yeah, that's
Wrong
what
way.
it is. I just felt like, what? I just didn't understand what would make. Maybe I don't know. Maybe just because I feel like actually, me saying this, maybe just because these people like are in certain positions, like they have like loads of money and shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's why everyone keeps saying, "Oh, you're rich."
and it's like
she's
maybe
rich.
we need to like remove that.
Yeah.
And then just like when I really think about it, maybe we should just remove that. And I kind of get what she's saying. Like I understand it. Like you do like, especially maybe that's what I'm saying. Maybe she puts effort into looking nice, and she. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like what you seek validation is. If I feel like I'm I'm good looking, then I'm gonna seek validation in that. Do you know what I mean? And if I don't get a certain level of validation from what I seek it in, then I'm not gonna feel complete. Do you know what I mean? If you're painting non-stop and enough people after a while aren't like telling you your paintings are amazing, it's gonna take more effort for you to keep painting.
And no one's ever told you.
Yeah, exactly.
anything,
And you're
yeah.
still putting out art every day and it's getting no likes. Like, imagine, like, you would still be like, shit, I'm still gonna paint, but it will take more. Do you know what I mean? So I get that's probably kind of what she is like. She's kind of not like. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's how she's.
Yeah, but then again,
But as
that's
you said, it is a
also kind of
fault,
sad
maybe.
though. That's kind of sad though, because literally the only validation should have to be from home. That's it.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
that's what I feel.
She probably is getting it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I get the idea of like.
No,
yeah,
what I'm saying is like it shouldn't even matter. It's like, why do I care?
Yeah,
That's what.
I
That,
personally-
Yeah, but it's,
That's
it's
why
a,
everyone
that's what
getting
I'm
on
saying.
it.
That's
Yeah,
why
it's a
for her, I
fault.
think it's
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
fault. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
'Cause
It's
me,
not like
I
a problem
wouldn't
she's
care.
been thinking about
If
for
my
years.
girl- as long as my girl's telling me I'm nice, and I'm telling my girl she's nice, I don't care about anything.
Yeah, like clearly Steph must be saying all these
Yeah.
things anyway. So like she didn't mention anything about him.
yeah, no
Yeah,
issue.
in that-
It's just-
in
yeah.
that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And yeah,
If it's
It's more about insecurities than herself.
yeah,
she's,
that's what
she
I'm
was talking
saying. It's
about.
more like a little self love.
Yeah, like am I good enough?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know
yeah.
he's got me, but
Like self-worth kind of thing. Because
Yeah.
obviously he must be telling her.
and the groupies don't help.
Yeah,
If
when you see your
yeah,
husband's
it's
getting
like-
everything, then you're
it's
not.
true.
Yeah,
And it's
there must be
true,
things like,
'cause
yeah, and am I attractive enough?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. So
And
it
it's
could
like,
mess
I
you
was
up.
For him, even for him,
Yeah.
not even for like others.
Yeah,
And it's like you almost, and it's almost weird because it's like one thing I've noticed is like people seem more attracted to people that other people find attractive.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Even if they're not like attractive,
Yeah.
it's just like that attention and that kind of. Do you know what I mean?
hmm
So yeah, maybe it's that. It's all mad,
yeah.
but just love yourself enough.
And she's gorgeous as well. So.
Yeah, she's nice.
There she is.
She's actually really nice. Ooh,
I love her.
See, look, do you hear that? You just got some attention here.
there you go.
I'm a DM her. Disrespect, like hey.
So, this week we have a new royal baby.
No,
Oh
no.
god.
Did you
I
see the
didn't wanna
video?
sound like that on the podcast.
You see
but
the video of
I
the
actually
broadcaster?
care.
No. Oh,
He couldn't say like we have a black baby in the royal family. He just kept
the bro-
stuttering.
The broadcaster didn't
Oh,
say
let
that.
me show you. Look.
Yeah, you get that.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, so we have a new royal baby. Up in
Well,
up in this beach.
I'll be honest, I haven't paid. I've
Yeah,
paid zero attention to this.
The baby's name's Archie.
Oh, nice. Young Archie.
I'm not a
Archibald.
fan of the name, to be honest.
Yeah, here we
So
go.
man, wait, you know what?
Yeah.
Wait.
Okay.
Baby Sussex, no name for him so far. The first Anglo-American birth in the British royal family. Now, we know, of course, that... excuse me, let me collect my thoughts.
Wait.
It's the first Anglo-American...
Anglo-American, that's what they call him.
Family,
What does that mean?
It is certain, of course.
Look.
I'm so sorry, let me just...
He's trying to say so hard to not say he.
He can't say black.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's all
He's
much.
saying it.
Their son, baby Sussex, no name for him so far. The first Anglo-American birth in the British...
Anglo-American.
I don't know what that means.
Anglo-American.
No, it means English American.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah.
The first Anglo-American. Is that really what you want to say?
That's what he said, English, yeah.
Birth in the British royal family, and it is...
You look.
It is certain, of course. I'm so sorry. Let me just once again.
I'm so sorry.
To you, Ben.
Let me just cut it.
Thank you very much.
I said he's
Can't say it.
stumbling.
Yeah.
What does
He's trying his hardest
Anglo-American
not to say
mean?
the first. He's not trying to mention a race at all.
It just means US and British.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but you're right.
That
It is
sums
the
up.
first
That
birth
sums up
between
England.
American
That
and
sums up
American.
England.
But you can also say it is the first baby with some black heritage inside
No,
it.
they can't say that.
And
They're too scared to be signed as racist or something. I don't know.
But we're gonna live in this PC world now, where they're scared to say anything about the baby, and that's
And
what
the
I would
race,
love.
yeah.
I'd love to. I want some black features. I want some strong black
I
features.
get that. We say nice
Like-
nose.
Yeah,
Nice.
nice some
Lips.
lips,
Yeah, nice
Lips.
some lips,
Some full lips.
some curly hair for them to deal with. Like I want all of it. Like to just like so you can't hide it.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. But I'm not sure about the name though.
I want like old white
Archie.
people, old privileged people to be talking about him.
Yeah, but
Like they're forced to talk of
Yeah, no,
nice
no.
things about him. Like,
Baby-
oh, look at his lovely
Baby
hair.
Baby
Look at his
Archie.
lovely lips. Look at him. Oh, look at him.
Baby Archie. But like you said, like they're afraid to say anything about the baby. And this, have you heard this BBC presenter? No, I don't know if he's a presenter. Yeah, TV and radio presenter, Danny Baker. I'm calling his name out because he's an idiot. Forced to apologize after posting a racist tweet about the royal baby. Have you seen the tweet?
No.
Let me just show you.
It's a chimpanzee.
So let me. So this is
my
a tweet.
God.
This is the tweet.
Yeah.
It's an image.
It was just a joke. He
Dave,
didn't
why are you
know.
laughing?
I'm not laughing. You're laughing. I'm the only one not laughing. I said I'm laughing.
His face. His face. Yeah, it's
Mad,
literally. You just have to laugh at it. I can't, it's a picture.
Is he the one that tweeted it?
Yeah.
Yeah, him the one that tweeted it. So it's literally an image.
He was unaware,
of
apparently.
Two people of a man and woman leaving. I don't know,
said
some
the
place,
royal baby
and they're
used
holding.
the hospital.
No, but let me.
The captions peak.
Let me describe it. So basically, the image is of basically
That's so rude. Fam.
two white people holding hands with a chimp in a suit, and the caption is "Royal baby leaves hospital." And he said, "This is his defense. If I'm correct, it should be there somewhere." His defense is, he said, what is it? Sorry, my gag picker, the little fella in the posh outfit, was whipped something up. Never occurred to me because I think he said that he didn't know which royal family was having the baby. Like he didn't know.
What?
He said he didn't know which royal was having the baby or something.
Some big lad.
What? I'm confused.
His defense.
The line
of-
didn't even make sense.
His defense of the monkey picture was he didn't know which
He was
royal
unaware.
he wasn't unaware. He was unaware what royal was having the baby.
Look.
So he was just like he just thought it was any royal baby, isn't it? So like it could have been a white baby, but he didn't know. So he just conveniently had the chimpanzee.
Nah, bro, you know what you were doing, bro. What do you mean? Who else was having a baby? Like, what
Exactly.
other roles were having a
Exactly.
baby? What kind of foolishness that? I wasn't paying zero attention to this thing, and I still knew what roles were having a baby.
I don't know. I don't know where he. I don't know why he.
He's
thought
got
that
to
was-
say something.
But no,
He's
I
got to
don't
say
know.
something. So.
No, but he didn't have to post.
Yeah, you should have just.
If he wanted to. What do you mean?
Of course.
No, but okay. The thing is,
But he didn't have to post. He wanted to post that.
but this
What
is
do
the
you
thing.
mean?
But did he know? Did he know that it was gonna get this?
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah, shit they do is on purpose, fam.
But that
Is he like dropping a book or some shit?
he got fired
He's
from
on
the
tour.
BBC. He got fired.
He's what?
He's on tour, some kind of tour.
There you go.
No, he got fired. from
I know, but
BBC though.
he's on some tour. He's got his own thing anyway.
There you go. See, that's promotion, bro. That's what.
That
It is.
promotion.
That's what I'm saying. He has something dropping.
He
He's
does.
doing
He does.
something.
He
That's
goes
why-
around
that's
doing
why
his
I knew
own
it,
show
man.
kind of
I
thing.
knew
The thing is, though, I don't think it's going to be last of the. I think it's only the beginning of the open racism, which is probably sad.
Yeah, of course.
But
Bro, I feel like. Wait, what else did we see? There was something I feel like I saw earlier this week.
This week.
Someone posted something in the group.
Royal Baby.
Was it only Rob? No, he didn't post anything about Rob.
It was about race.
Yeah, it was something race something.
I don't know.
No, it was about.
Sorry, my bad. I just feel like it's just promo. Racism is promo.
That can't be promo.
It is, man. Racism is promo in 2019. We have to just accept it.
Oh yeah, last year it was
Yeah.
big. It was big last year. It's continued on.
No, I'm just thinking like.
Or even I was in the gym on the treadmill, and I swear even the sitcoms, their storylines are all racism.
What? Which one? Which sitcom?
I was what was that? What was it on the screen on the cross stream?
What, like a soap?
Hollyoaks was on, yeah, and they were like a Muslim family, and then people putting bacon through the letterbox.
Wow.
But that's a story, though.
Yeah,
And
but
maybe they're
even
trying to
so,
draw
I'm just
attention
saying,
to the
racism
story.
is it's just a theme now, bro. Like,
No, but I think that is a theme where they're just trying to maybe highlight.
no, but how? No, but
Islamophobia.
think about but they don't write this. It's not like a movie. They didn't write the scenes last year. They wrote it last month or like last week. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not something they wrote a year ago. Like the storyline for Hollyoaks isn't scripted like years to come. They just do it on bang. What's going on now?
That's what I'm saying. And Islamophobia is one of the things. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If they
So
do
it's
it,
all promo.
I don't know. I think that
Bro, it
I
makes
think
you
it's
wanna
still.
watch it, 'cause
No,
now
I
you're-
think it's still.
bro,
Yeah, because I think it's.
people who are Muslim are gonna be like, oh my days in Hollyoaks.
No,
it's very
no.
racist. And then they're gonna go watch it. And then the people who are like they're talking about it, they're just gonna go watch it because to talk about it.
No, but I think that kind of thing is to actually show and kind of like bring to light the issues rather than just saying,
course.
"Hey, look, monkey." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This is what I'm saying.
It's true,
Like
but
that's
I'm just
completely
saying, it's
thing.
just- no, but it's still the use
my
of the
man
theme.
there is ridiculous. That's like I just you don't know. Like
Yeah,
the
that-
guy
that
found the
picture was
picture
mad.
and he posted it
That
and he said Royal Babe like
The picture was deep.
like
Is
there's
it the
no other
biggest?
thing.
Yeah, it's
and
actually a mad
and apparently he's I think his agent came out today or something and gave a proper apology for it or something.
Yeah, because he never gave one.
What he said didn't even make sense.
As I said, he's got to say something.
Yeah, it's true. You just gotta just.
You're better off not saying
No
no.
matter how dumb it is,
Oh, no,
they
I
always
think-
come out with
no,
something
but I think
stupid.
you're
Oh, I
better
didn't know. I was unaware.
I think I really think
I live under a rock.
No, to be honest, you respect him more if he said no. Yeah, I was trying to go for a joke and it didn't hit because it wasn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
my
literally-
joke bomb.
Yeah, I'd rather
That's
you just
it.
say that.
You'd think
Like,
comedians would like at least take
What
that.
is that? He's a comedian, though.
I don't know.
I don't know what he is. I think he's
I
meant to
don't
be
know.
kind of.
He's
funny.
like one of them guys that would
Yeah.
just say outlandish ish.
Yeah.
But I think you're meant to. But
at least take ownership
just,
of it.
yeah, just come out and
Be
say.
accountable for it.
Fucked up.
Just come out and say, you know what? Yeah,
That
I
was
tried.
insane.
yeah, I tried and literally.
I was
yeah,
racist.
I was trying to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. My racist joke didn't work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You would respect him more if he was like, I was racist and I messed up.
Yeah, it didn't
like
hit.
'cause I didn't think it was
thought
funny,
it didn't
and
hit.
I'll try
That's
better
it.
in the future to
Yeah.
take these kind of jokes
Yeah,
out.
be
of
more
it.
sensitive.
But if you say I didn't know,
Oh, I was unaware. So
yeah,
foolish.
that's when it's just like
he's trying to
you know,
get a job somewhere, isn't he? He's trying to get something.
No, man, no, that's not how it works.
Someone will bring up because that was the second time he got fired by BBC. By the BBC.
For what?
And why they bring
Is
him
it
back?
For the same thing, though.
I don't know what he got fired for the first time, but
Oh.
it's the second time he's been fired and he's come back. So you never know.
You can't come back now.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
And
You just gotta
that's
keep
a royal attack as well.
Oh yeah. Maybe no. Yeah.
It's just I don't know, man.
They probably feel. Some of them probably feel the same thing.
Where
No, in this world, he'll get
Yeah.
hired somewhere.
Of course.
where in line in the throne do you think does he get to be?
Where what?
How far in line in the throne is he?
Bro,
What
it
do
comes to
what
the
do-
Royals-
what do we know
honest
about
to
the
God,
Royals,
yeah.
man?
Baby
Honest to
Archie,
God.
man. Baby
I
I don't
Archie.
care about the Royals.
I don't pay attention.
But Baby
to anyone
Archie.
who doesn't pay attention.
Google it, but I don't know. I couldn't care less about them.
So honestly, I don't. You might have to fill me in. This is
Isn't it? This is yours.
you
It's your
got into
territory,
Inspire.
That was at my territory.
I don't know.
I feel bad because I heard people talking about this in work, and they were like talking about like where he's gonna be and like
I don't
this
know.
person does this, and it's like, so you might need to break down like some of this because I don't actually.
I've not had
know.
one
I don't
conversation
know.
about this
All I
kid.
just-
I never. I don't intend
I'll
to.
be so honest.
All I just know is that we have a an Anglo or something.
An Anglo-American.
Or the Anglo? We have an Anglo-American up
Anglo-American.
in there now. There's gonna be
But
more,
wait,
there's gonna be
no,
more
but also, though,
Americans.
who's actually, like? So what happens? Is he gonna be like a king at some point?
No, because you got
Who's like before him? Is there a lot of people before him?
the
I just wanna
Queen.
know.
The Queen's. I
we
don't
gonna
know.
have, like,
I
a
don't know
Joffrey?
what. No, what's that guy?
That we see.
Joffrey.
What's his name? Is it Charles?
Wow.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So informed.
Yeah.
No, I'm informed, but I just keep forgetting their names because I don't like to keep my head with that information
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well. But Charles, and then it would be William.
Okay.
That's the bold. That's the one that cheated, isn't it?
Did he? No, William didn't cheat. Did
He
he?
got caught cheating,
Charles did.
and she married to what's her name? What's the brunette woman?
That's Charles.
No, that's not Charles.
Are you talking about the one that's married to
The Duchess of
the Duchess of Cambridge?
no.
No,
Cambridge,
that's
what?
William. I don't know.
William's the guy with the pat. He's going bold.
Yeah,
What
Yes.
colour hair does he have?
he's the one. No,
He got
what Harry's
caught.
brother.
Yes.
William didn't cheat.
Bruv, look at the phone.
Where's my phone? Hold on.
No, are you sure?
Someone in the news. Someone was in the news. Well, obviously there was in the news.
No,
'Cause
it was thingy.
Who was it?
I swear Charles
it was
cheated.
one of them.
I swear Charles cheated on Diana.
No, it's last week it happened. He's telling me about Charles.
Oh, this week.
This week.
Ain't he like 90 or something?
No, but he cheated with Diana.
I'm talking about William. I'm talking about one of the sons. It's not Harry.
No, William didn't cheat, man. There's nothing on it.
What's the wife called? The blonde. She's not blonde. She's
Blonde.
brunette.
Kate Middleton.
Yes.
He didn't cheat on Kate.
I heard something about a
Where did you
mistress.
hear that? No.
I saw it on the news.
I don't
No,
know
not on the
about it.
news. I saw it on the article.
I don't know about.
Obviously, the
this.
news aren't gonna talk about that.
I don't know. Look, can you see? Well, either it's hidden from all mainstream media because I don't know about this. Then tell me if you find anything.
I definitely saw it because it happened. The story came out just before the baby. Just before the baby.
But is this legit news, or did someone just post it on Insta?
I saw it on like on Twitter and I saw it in the headlines.
I'm
And then all of a sudden it was gone when the baby was born.
not sure about Twitter and all that, man.
Think about it. It's English media. Why would that wouldn't have come out there? I definitely
What's
saw
this
it.
random website? See this?
Let me see. Whatever. Are they speaking about it?
Well, I don't know. There's another podcast that was talking.
Wait.
Did Prince William really cheat on Kate
Hold on.
Middleton?
There we go.
And
Yeah,
then there was this
That's
random
what I
one.
kept seeing.
Oh, yeah, I'm just seeing this.
That is what I kept
I
seeing.
know that could be clickbait, man.
And it was
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
okay, fam.
I saw it a lot for like
I
for a
can
few
see an
days.
official publication.
Yeah, that could be clickbait, man. I don't know.
What
But maybe-
official would post that?
That's also what I'm thinking of. I don't know.
What official about the royals would post
Oh,
that?
yeah,
Seriously.
Nah, it's true, it's
That's
true.
what I'm saying. I don't
Think
know
about
what
it,
to
guys.
believe
Come
anymore.
on.
Nah, you ain't chatting rubbish.
I don't know. What
I
to
definitely
believe.
saw the article though, like numerous times that day. A
Well,
few
I don't
days.
know about. I thought William was the good one.
And then the baby came. Then I never saw the story. I haven't seen the story
No, I
since.
thought William was the good one, and then
I just know he was the one with the ball patch because I kept seeing
Yeah,
some photos of him.
Yeah.
William's the good one. Harry's the bad breed.
I know Harry's the
That everyone loved though.
It wasn't him.
Harry's the guy though, isn't it? Yeah, but everyone rates Harry. But isn't he in line? No, but he's not in line anymore because William's son would be next.
What was that?
William's children will be next.
Oh, it's getting pushed out.
So it'll be all the Williams people that will have to go,
That's fine.
and then Harry would come in.
he never would have been.
Yeah, and then if Harry dies, then it will be baby Archie, and then baby Archie will rule.
We wouldn't be alive for that anyway.
Huh?
Would we be alive for that?
No. What for a black king ruling England?
Oh please, man. No one's gonna.
For ruling England, that'd be mad, you know.
What like Obama?
Yeah.
Like how much that did for America.
With America, they have terms. They don't have terms as king.
Yeah, but no,
They
but
don't have terms as like.
No,
you
you're-
just reign until you
you-
die, innit?
yeah. So
Exactly.
can you imagine
So
that?
that's it.
They have a black king. Can you imagine?
There's no terms, so they have to.
He just runs it.
For how long, son? How long do you think you would run it for?
What? Do you think there's gonna be some treason?
Maybe.
Half. give him 5 years. I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
not gonna bring everybody. He'll bring everyone.
Long reign, Archie.
Yeah.
King Archie. Man.
King Archie.
That name.
Do you think he'll be called Archibald when he's older?
King Archie.
Or is it
He
actually
better.
Archie?
That sounds more formal.
I would have called him. Wait, Archer. Archie.
I would have said Arthur. To be
Arthur.
honest, if
Yeah,
they want
Arthur,
to, go with
King
some
Arthur.
kind of old role, then
Yeah, but Arthur, that's just it's too related to. What's
Who?
it? What's King
Archer.
Arthur? It's a King Arthur.
Yeah.
There was it.
Is it real?
It's King Arthur though, no?
I don't know.
It was Excalibur with Excalibur.
I don't know. That might be it. That actually might be it.
You're thinking of, isn't that the Sword and the
Sword
Stone?
in the Stone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He ain't
Is
real.
King Arthur? He's not real, is he?
I don't know.
Is King Arthur real?
It's all gonna look now. Okay, I'll be the one.
Merlin.
Yeah,
Hey, what's
fact-
Merlin saying?
We just, everyone's just saying no,
Merlin
but
ain't
no,
real.
no one's
Merlin-
checking.
No, but Merlin's an OG. I feel like Merlin was an advisor. He was like a chemist.
Merlin was a wizard.
He was a scientist.
Merlin wasn't real,
No,
bro.
in real life, he was a scientist.
There's no one
and he
called
was
Merlin.
He was an advisor.
Are you going to tell me Robin Hood was real as well?
Maybe. I
Sorry,
feel like all these
Mr.
people
Phone
were
guys,
like
I'm sorry.
based off of real people. There was someone doing this kind of shit. They might not have been like
Fairy tales, fam.
nah, cause
King Arthur.
experiences.
There's Merlin.
See, OGs.
Merlin's not real.
OGs don't die, fam.
Are these man real?
He was a
Very
legendary
slowly,
British leader who according to many medieval histories.
Who, King Arthur?
Yeah.
There ain't no King Arthur.
Apparently he's real.
King Arthur? What about Merlin?
Who is the real King Arthur?
One of it was based on.
Oh, okay, wait. Mythological figure.
There we go.
He was headed. Okay.
They ain't
Though
trying-
wait, though it is many believe he was a.
They ain't fake history. You know.
Stayed
Okay,
with-
people are not
stayed
sure.
with the
He may
Saxon invasion
he may actually have been a real
during the
person,
fifth
but no
and
one really
sixth
knows.
centuries.
See? That's what I'm thinking.
But he was
Yeah, but
still
so he
inspired by a
could
real
be-
person.
yeah,
But there was no Merlin, though.
Merlin was his advisor,
Who told you?
his
Merlin?
healer.
Merlin's the
his-
wizard.
Merlin was making bombs in the back, fam.
Let's see who's Merlin.
That's what he was doing.
There was no Merlin, fam.
It's
Can
long
you say
white
the
beard
B
dude.
word on podcast?
What?
Can you say bombs?
Why can't you?
I don't know, but I don't feel like that word is just censored.
No, bro. You can say bombs.
Yeah.
That was weird. That was a high moment.
That's you.
I don't know why I felt like I couldn't say the word bombs.
I don't know, yeah. That one.
Yeah, Merlin's definitely not real.
Of course not. He's
Merlin
a
was
wizard.
a chemist in the back making
No
bombs for the
one
armies to
listened.
dash.
No one listened.
He was
These
an
are the
enchanter
views.
or wizard.
These are
Yeah,
the views of
exactly.
these are views
But
of Dane.
way back, science was considered witchcraft.
The
So I'm
Arthurian
saying he was a
legend.
chemist
Okay.
or he was a scientist.
We're losing all credibility right now. Man saying
Yeah,
that
I'm chatting
witchcraft.
mad breeze.
On light news, on light funny news,
Hey,
the train driver
Better make me laugh, man.
yeah, mate.
was.
Yeah, green.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying the train driver was caught on the on broadcast watching porn.
Yeah,
it came through the
I was
tannoy.
just bored.
It's not funny,
the
man. I
southeast.
thought it was funny.
Oh, wait,
Uh,
he was just bored. What, so where was he just watching it in the carriage? Well, you know when you get mad comfy, fam, he just lives in that carriage now, boy. That's mad.
so what? He was
Fuck
just
that,
he was just driving and then.
Watching
So
porn.
what?
Why?
Where did he get
The
caught?
tannoy was on.
Ah, that's funny. Hear the bad noises.
He just said he had it in surround sound for the whole train.
What do you do? What do you do?
What do you do?
I
Keep
just said it was
driving.
a joke.
Huh?
Sorry, the FX.
You said it was
I
Just,
said it was a joke. I said it on purpose.
What with your piece out?
I imagine someone just bust through the door. You just there. Look back, fam.
They're like, sorry there, folks. I think that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Do you think he will lose his job? Do you think you deserve to lose your job?
So what? Everyone was on the train just hearing porn run.
Yeah.
So he was watching porn while he was driving.
that's what I'm saying. How stupid is
Wait, yeah, film him properly. Because if he's watching porn whilst he was driving, then he needs to get fired. No, but well, let me see the visuals.
It's the tannoy.
I don't want. I want to.
No, someone just filmed it while on the train.
that? It's just it's,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can I see where is it on the train?
It looks like the Southwest.
Oh
that's
my.
embarrassing.
That's jokes. That's
it
funny.
any reaction?
That's not embarrassing.
No, the man
that
just filming.
is funny. That is funny.
Man,
No,
just-
bro, that's
Imagine-
funny. That's funny.
Man just fully.
I would have just been like,
The head. Ah,
that's it. I would.
allow it.
Yeah, that was like one of them Southwesterns. Hey, listen, I would have just played that whole thing off, as in like.
You can't play it off.
Sorry there, folks.
I would have said
just,
that. I would have said
I would have
that.
said that on purpose.
I would have said that. I would have shut the tannoy.
Yeah, and that's it. But
I'm just no
yeah,
speak of it.
exactly. I'm making it like you
Just
did
been
it on
like,
purpose.
like the next stop is Richmond.
Yeah.
But now you're in trouble though because someone's clearly posted that and
Yeah.
They don't know
No,
it
but
was
they don't
me.
know who was driving and what time it was.
puff, they can figure it out.
No, fuck that.
They can figure that out.
But who's watching porn?
Stop
Just
snitching, fam.
who just watching porn like that?
Man said,
Yeah,
why
that's
was he
mad.
driving?
That's
crazy.
wild.
That is
Bro,
mad.
my life is on the line.
No,
bro.
but
Not even music, you
Bro,
know.
he's-
Not even
Bro,
something
yeah,
casual.
bro,
Not even
he's-
Game of Thrones
bro.
or something on the side.
Like,
Like,
not on TV. Like literally, he's literally because the
He's
thing
looking
is,
at-
he's just watching. He's either doing stuff.
He can't be. He can't
I'm
be.
like, he's either jerking it while he's on the train.
He can't be.
Or he just
But there's
casually
windows. You can see the driver in the front.
No, but who casually just watches porn, fam?
That's what I'm saying. So he casually.
No one
watches
just
porn.
puts porn on their phone, posts up, and just chills. Just
Yeah, but you're not.
smokes a zoot and just
Yeah,
watches
just
porn.
eat. Just eat.
But
Imagine
you're
just
not-
roll up a zoot, get some
and you just
popcorn,
turn- and you just turn-
chill. Let's put your feet up.
And you just turn it
Get
off.
a juice and just watch porn. No, it don't work like that. That's not what you do.
That's weird, isn't it?
But you don't have privacy though.
Huh?
You don't have privacy.
Yeah, he has privacy by himself.
Yeah,
innit?
No, but
He's in
people,
a
there's
private
windows.
solo.
People see.
No, but it could
You're
have
going
been
through
one.
stations.
No, it could have been one of the ones where.
You can see from the foot. That's no. But
No, but it could have been one. No, when you stand there, it says, "I'll stand back." The train approaching, and it just goes, and it just goes
It
fast.
doesn't
No,
matter,
fam,
bruv. You
see
can
from-
see the driver when you pass the train.
Yeah, but you can't see.
If
where,
you look-
you can't see where his hands are.
You need to sort his life
Nah,
out, man.
bruv.
Not while I'm on the train, fam. Fuck that. When the train stops,
He does it just
and
his
you're
life.
in the station thing, just in front of them bumpers, so the train's not going forward. Do you?
No, but he does need to sort his life out. Though.
Yeah,
because
no.
you shouldn't be watching porn on
No,
a casual.
You have an addiction. You have a problem, fam.
He just,
You need to go see someone, bro.
Yeah, that's mad.
Honestly,
while he's doing
you're
his job,
driving,
you know.
casually watching porn, driving a train.
But you know how I'll play that off? If it was my job, I'll be like, someone sent me a link.
Yeah,
to
and it played in my
some
pocket.
video.
And
Yeah,
it played in my
or
pocket.
someone sent me a link, and it just like, it wasn't actually porn. It was like some video where someone had sex.
Yeah.
That's all you can say, man.
Yeah. Because if my man's just literally just
Either way, you're probably getting fired, but
the next stop is blah blah, and he just like he just puts it back on while the train's driving.
Yeah.
And just watching it. That's weird.
What I'll do, yeah, I'll get my friend to send me a voice note of the same shit. You would have to. Only thing he could do is get a voice note of the same shit and be like, "Oh, this played in my pocket. My friend was taking a piss." He needs to sort his life out though. He needs to seek help soon.
And it looked like daytime as well. That's
Yeah, bro, broad day.
That's daytime.
Like he just woke up.
That's
Like
daytime work.
you know when it's
Same
that nice blue tint. Like it was probably like around 7 a.m. times as well. It's early, bro, because the train was empty.
That shouldn't be your daily viewing, man.
No, bro, relax.
Yeah. There's a lot of TV series on Netflix, man. Download a couple of them.
or focus on the road. I don't know, do something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Focus on the track. I don't know.
You should be doing no visuals while you're driving the train.
That is the one.
I'd accept music, but not visuals like that. That's crazy.
No, you wouldn't. Why not, man?
What? No visuals?
No visual for what?
Huh?
What?
I swear you said.
You said why not?
Yeah, you said why not?
Oh, I zoned out.
Or whatever you're talking.
What kind of post are you, bro? What kind of
Yeah, you're going mad, fam.
what kind of
Jesus
podcast
Christ,
is he?
that was the most confusing 5 seconds.
He was
of
like,
my
what? 2 seconds later, what?
What else happened? I think this was last week anyway. But we didn't record. Did you see when
We did record. What are you talking about?
Bro,
Don't lie to the people. Yeah, did you see when Cardi B when people said that she kind of flashed herself on the I think she was on the red carpet or something with what's his name? Offset. When she flashed and like people said that she said that her people were saying that
That's
her
the
coochie
story,
was
man.
out on the carpet and then she actually filmed a video of herself showing stop that. Actually distracted, man.
Let me swipe up, bro.
Did you see
Swipe
it?
up.
Where am I going, bro? It says swipe up.
You know where I'm going. Just take me there, mate.
Fashion Nova. We should have guessed.
Buying bare shit.
Yeah, basically Cardi B, she was
should've
on
guessed.
the red carpet with Offset, and then she had her leg up, and people were saying, "Oh, can we see a flash of Cardi private?"
Did you
And-
see it?
No,
It was
but
photoshopped. I saw the picture.
Well, yeah, but, and then,
I saw
Really?
it. Yeah, I saw
No,
it.
but then she posted a rebuttal video
Of what?
of herself actually naked.
Like, I don't know what the original picture is.
Let me see.
Is that?
Did you see when
Is she
Offset?
naked? She could be
Yeah.
naked.
No,
Yeah.
she's not.
She's naked.
She's not. She's got a phone on. She's not.
Oh, she's not showing it.
No. You think she's really gonna be naked on the gram?
It's Cardi, man.
No,
She's
bro.
not.
She's not naked.
No, what? She's wearing a nude thing.
She's got on a nude.
Mad, fam.
She's got on a nude phone. Yeah. You see Offset walk. He's about to walk in.
Oh yeah, I see him.
You
yeah.
see someone. It's Offset.
Yeah. I was just really just going.
Offset was about to walk in, then he realized. He's like,
Oh, he's like,
yeah, he
hurry
walked,
up,
he walked
so
straight back.
impressed.
Yeah, don't you think that's kind of
But
wild?
where's the Photoshop for read the picture? Because I want to see that. I just want to laugh.
I don't know. You might have to Google that. I don't know. I haven't got Twitter on my own phone. I saw it on Twitter. It was definitely Photoshop. I was like, fam, come on. I don't know. I was trying to find the original photo, but all that's online.
What?
is,
When was it?
It was something like this. It was on the carpet like this. It was like this, but there's more in it. Because when she was
Yeah, it was more.
Yeah.
It was another angle.
It was this angle when she was kissing him on the left, but I can't get the full picture up. It was that one, innit? But
On the right, yeah.
Yeah, on the right. Yeah, it was the one on the right. When it was on the right, but I can't get the full picture up. Yeah, and people photoshopped it.
Oh.
Do you respect her? Do you respect her response? Do you respect her response?
Yes,
Actually, come back to us, man.
You didn't need to do it, fam.
Yeah, but she always does this. Like anytime there's a big rebuttal, she's just ready to she's ready for arms and
that's
just says
what I'm
out.
saying, and that's what keeps her circulating though. Like she kind of it's part of her character now to respond, isn't it? Like
she's always been like that.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like she's not gonna change.
Yeah,
That's wild.
It's like that's part of her like marketing now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
But it's still she's still
it's her,
authentic.
yeah.
But it's like she has to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She hadn't.
She has
Even if
to.
she didn't want to do it now, she had to. I feel like it's like
It always gets to the point where she's just like she has to say something.
it's like we expect you to say something. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Where do you think she stands though, like in terms of influence on female
that's a good question.
artists?
Not really. Probably
Like,
a big.
She's trying to
Do you think
defer,
like in the tier?
But a lot of people are aware of how she is anyway.
Yeah, and she's
Like,
trying to.
'cause
She's
shouldn't
here she's just here to get money.
Yeah.
really.
No, but like, because I'm guessing she does have a massive influence. So do you think she would? Because we know how she is, though. Do you think she should actually conduct herself in a different way, though? Based on
That's the
because
thing.
of
No
her
one wants
experience?
it. No one wants her to change. That's the whole point.
But then
Everyone loves her.
But I think she's Marmite though, because then a lot of people.
Oh yeah,
hate
but
her
then that's
lot,
fine
Yeah,
because
therefore.
everyone. If you didn't like her from before, why would you like her
Yeah.
now?
And I feel like everyone's
That's the thing,
Marmite.
but
Now
I'm
that
saying-
now that she's proper famous.
But what I'm saying is, when you get to a certain stage, do you feel like you should probably change it, the way you conduct yourself?
well, no,
No.
it's working for her.
Yeah,
no.
exactly. Because
But how
That's
far
what got
can
her.
that-
That's
how
what
far-
got her there, though.
Yeah, but then how far can that take you?
Well, you see how big she is now.
Because at the end of the day, the extent of the people
but I
who
mean,
do
like,
like you is still endless. As
No,
far
but
as the
that's what I'm
world
saying.
goes.
Has she reached her ceiling then?
No.
Because
No.
The world's too
no,
big.
because what I'm saying, like me and Ash were having this conversation in the car. Riri, shout out Riri.
Legend.
Yeah, actually explain it because you know more about it than me.
What we
Oh, her thing, her collaboration, the Fenty deal.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a deal with what's the company's actually name? Let me get
Yeah,
it.
all of that. But basically,
LW something.
she's doing big deals now,
Yeah.
and isn't she?
But
one
no,
of
not
the-
now. She's always
Yeah, but
Yeah.
no, but I'm
now
saying
she's done
she
like
took
her
to the
biggest
next
deal.
level.
She's
Yeah.
done her
Yeah.
biggest deal now.
To the point where like,
Fenty.
The money
yeah,
is
but
hitting.
then like, yeah, but
and I'm just
Even
thinking like, she conducts herself in a certain way.
That's it. LV,
Yeah, but then
LVMH.
Do you think
I don't feel
Cardi has the capability to go to that level if she has a certain level of behavior?
yeah, because I feel like low key, actually, what I might be saying might be wrong, but actually no. Right now, Cardi has more influence than Rihanna. I feel like
I don't think
personally.
so.
Right now, at this
Over-
very
overall
moment in this
influence.
time, yeah. No. I think at this very moment in time, Cardi B has more influence than Rihanna. Just right now.
I think-
when
I'm not
Rihanna
sure.
drops,
I'm not
it
sure.
will change.
I think
feel like-
okay, no,
I
I
feel like
think
right-
I think he's
I
right
feel
in
like
terms
we
of
need to,
she
like,
hasn't.
moments in regard.
In terms of what, like the
I think,
media.
like, when was
I say
Rihanna's last
no, I say-
moment? I know she's doing big
No,
deals.
no,
but
I
when
think
was her last
I think
moment?
influence in terms of the youth. I think Cardi.
that's
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah,
More.
yeah.
So, and that's what your original question
Rihanna's,
was. It was
she's
about
in
influence.
her 30s now.
And that's why I'm
she's
saying,
It's about
yeah,
influence.
and that's why I'm saying, like, should she conduct herself in a certain way because of the influence she has on young people, particularly?
Yeah.
I think should you not conduct yourself in a better way because they love you for that, but that's the issue is they love you
You
for
can say that
that.
about everyone, though.
Yeah,
There's
but-
no one you can't say that about. That
No.
we see as a celebrity, really, that we like in music, or
What that
you say
decide
that
to
about
grow.
any rapper, they should conduct themselves differently. All these rappers, they just do a madness.
But Cardi B,
Yeah, and then look how some people act.
but Cardi B, she's always taking pride in.
like them for being them.
She's always taking pride of where she's come from,
Yeah.
with the stripper, the whole
Yeah, like-
storyline of her.
Right
She's
now,
always taking pride
Yeah,
in
but this is
it.
what I'm saying. But what,
gets you where
no,
you
but what
want.
I'm saying is like, then
What now that she has influence?
and no, but I'm
she-
saying
she-
that behavior then can it take you to the next level like Rihanna? Like, do you think like do you think someone like
No, but I
what's
don't
the
think she
company
wants
called?
that.
What's the company called?
L. Let me see. LVHW? No, LVMH.
Do you think they would look at Cardi and be
No.
like, "We want you on"?
No.
This is what I'm saying. So, do you think she's gonna hit a ceiling if she keeps acting like this?
But she hasn't conducted herself like that anyway.
Yeah,
In
and
terms
I
of
feel like-
business,
What
I'm
saying
talking
is-
business
So
wise.
then,
It's
do you have to
different.
conduct yourself in a certain?
But maybe
No,
she's
but
maybe
it's
she's
not the
satisfied
same-
with the
it's
Did
not the
music.
same.
No, but did
It's
Riri
not the
ever
same.
conduct herself like that from the jump, or was she not?
But Riri
just
was
a-
wild back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. No one started.
Yeah, but then she changed.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
that's-
saying.
that's-
Rihanna.
Yeah, but that's
true.
different though. That's
no,
different.
No, I'm not. I'm saying, should she need to change at some point?
But Cardi B doesn't have to go down this route.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No, what
saying.
I'm
Cardi
saying
B
is-
not want.
No,
she could just do music all her life, and then
no,
that's
but
it.
what I'm saying
Yeah.
is,
Rihanna's
that-
basically
so-
stopped doing music.
Yeah, so
where
what
she's
I'm-
going back.
exactly.
no, but so
But
what I'm saying is, has she hit her ceiling?
who?
No,
Cardi.
because it
No.
depends on what you are doing.
She could change her act if she
Yeah.
wanted to, but she clearly doesn't want to. All she's doing is getting her money, doing her businesses, and then that's it.
But that's what I'm saying. So that means that's why I'm saying she's hit her ceiling
No,
because
she-
That's
she
no.
has-
Because
because she's not gonna go to the next
this
level.
this
unless
isn't
she
this
changes
isn't
her
because
up.
she can't do anything else. This
Yeah.
is her choice.
This is her and this is her brand. It's like this is just part of her brand.
And
That's
Yeah.
what I was saying earlier.
yeah, but that's why I'm saying if that's her brand,
no, your brand can evolve and change, obviously, but I don't.
Well,
Think,
she's still in Met Gala.
Yeah.
She's still doing these
Yeah.
massive,
it's
massive
like-
collaboration with what's the one she
Yeah,
done
like,
recently?
She hasn't
She
stopped.
done a recent photo shoot for one of this is the Vogue.
Yeah,
one of them.
Like her didn't her dress take like something dumb?
Yeah,
They like
Well, that
did it-
blood
the
dress
red.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
the red
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
like
ridiculous.
like
it doesn't matter. She just does her, and it's
They're still gonna hit her up.
Yeah, and it's because there's
that
no,
won't change anything.
Like if you have like a cult following, it'll just always grow. Like you just have a following that's really down with you, like, and that's just through being authentic. Like,
But that's why
it
I'm
will
saying
grow.
that.
It will always grow.
But I'm saying that's why you need to grow as a person. though.
Yeah, of course, but
Because you need to kind
Yeah,
of take
some
responsibility
poor-
for where you are at this
nah,
point.
most definitely. But if at the end of the day, most people, people don't change. Not people don't just change like that. Like
Are you breaking the thing?
people don't just change. Like, and if people like you for a certain thing, and you got to where you are, being a certain way, then
But then everyone.
are
I
you
think-
changing for the companies, or do you want to change or like be a certain?
But I think
people that
with
are
anything
really
you
down
do,
for
I
you?
think with anything you do, I think you grow as an artist or do whatever. And you
Yeah.
see that so many times with just genuine YouTubers that blow doing one thing,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden they go off and do another thing. Because it's just
Yeah.
like I've kind of reached my limit with this, and I kind of want to. Or
Maybe she
or-
hasn't hit it yet.
but
Maybe
what I'm
she
saying
has
is-
to hit it.
No,
She
but
does have
normally
to
it's
hit the limit
because
with music.
because their channel or something's dying.
Yeah,
that's
like,
why
she
they kind of
hasn't hit
venture
that.
out.
She hasn't hit the ceiling. Like if it's still going up, then why am I gonna stop? When it slows down, then maybe I'll
Yeah.
change.
No, because I don't think. No, but
she
I'm.
ain't slowing down.
Cardi B's not slowing down at all.
She's
Like, I don't
dropping
think with
bangers,
I don't think
and then
music
she
you have to
does-
slow down. But I'm just thinking like
That's why that's
for
her
instance,
lane
like-
though. You can
oh,
see
well,
she's
yeah,
not she's not
she's
she's
trying
not
to-
gonna venture out into anything
Yeah,
madly
now, she's
different.
just making bangers, and she have to do like antics to keep your bangers going.
Yeah, but that's no. But I'm saying when the antics are kind of like that, where she just when she just
But
like
she's done
Yeah,
that.
but-
She's done
yeah.
that millions of
yes,
times.
and I'm just saying. But what I'm saying is her influence is on the youth,
Yeah.
on the young ones.
She's aware of that.
yeah.
That's not good.
What's that? Sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Too much sauce.
What sauce is that?
That's Saturday.
Oh, curry sauce.
But she's fully aware of it. That's the thing.
But I'm saying that's not good though.
Yeah,
I
I know,
know,
what
but
you mean.
you're
I know what you mean.
You're saying
What?
she's fully aware she's doing this and that. But what I'm saying is that a positive thing for
But it's just
for the
her
people
way
that
of-
she
you
influence.
can't you can't really choose how someone reacts to something. Like the way I see it, yeah, like however she reacts is just how she reacts in it. Like, of course you can
I
grow
don't
in it,
know.
but
I think because there's a certain.
So you want her to be PC?
No,
and
no.
just
I'm
not-
just saying
Yeah,
there's a
that's what
certain
I'm
level.
saying, like-
There's a certain level of where you understand that you influence a certain number of people, where you have a responsibility, and that's what. That
No,
happens-
But I wouldn't want you. I
No,
wouldn't
because
want you to change.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot with like.
No.
No, I'm just saying like in
I get
football.
that.
Like in football.
That's different. You
No,
can't.
no, it
You
isn't.
can't
Because
say.
when
You
a
can't
certain-
say
no,
it.
with a certain
Sports. They can't
Nah,
say.
but
They
if
can't
you
talk
no,
about
because I'm
certain
thinking-
got
subjects.
someone for being you.
I feel like if you when you get to a certain point. No, let me finish.
No, I was gonna say
When you get
I
to
was-
when you get to a certain point of in terms of the influence you have, there's a certain way you're probably expected to conduct yourself because
No.
and I'm thinking like as in yourself you should be like I am X amount to these people, therefore
person,
I should feel
Not Cardi.
What if no? Because if
No,
I,
but not
if I
Cardi,
was
but why
doing
is
the
she
same
above
thing,
everything?
If I was doing the same thing when I had 5 followers, then why should I change when I have 6,000? I don't choose how many followers I have. People choose to follow me. So I'm not gonna stop being me just because more people are following me. I definitely get that, but at the same time, if she's always done that, then why should she change just because the amount of people that like you don't choose to be famous. You don't choose. She's just been doing it. Like she was just doing it because it was her to do it. So,
But then you don't. You're saying you don't choose to be famous. But if you are famous, why do you have to put certain kind of videos and stuff up still?
That's what you came
this is
from.
what yeah.
But just because you came from, we get where you come from. But do you have to? But yeah, you can be proud of where you come from or what you've done.
She's made it fully aware. She's not gonna hide
She's
where
not
she's
changing.
come from.
No one can hear you.
Yeah, we kind
Where
of
she's
can.
come from, where she's been. She's not gonna hide that. That's the whole point, and she
That's
makes
it.
it very clear.
She's just trying
That's
to be
why she's-
authentic
that's why
all the
she's here.
time. She's just keeping the same energy.
You think
Consistent-
people
she's
have
been
always told her
consistent.
she should change now that she's rich, now she's
Yeah.
famous, just to change her act, to change.
No.
No, she's like, no,
I don't
F
think-
that. I'm gonna
Until
be.
it stops
I don't
getting
think.
her money,
I don't think
she
if
will
you're
do
rich,
it until it stops getting her money.
I don't
if
think-
it stop, if it's not stopping her getting money, she'll keep doing it. Like you can tell she's one of them people. If it stopped getting her money, then she would stop doing it.
I don't think
She
it's
makes
about
that
the rich and
evident. Yeah.
famous.
She
though.
probably makes more money by
That's
acting like
what
this.
I'm saying.
This is what I'm saying.
Actors get her pee. She knows that. It gets her attention. Then more people want to work with her.
Yeah.
Look
The
where she is
world-
now.
Like we're based. Everything's based on clout. All these designers are doing all this racist madness. Everything is just clout. She's getting attention. All these like brands, they want the attention that she's getting. It don't matter what kind of attention you're getting, bro, and how you're getting your attention. Just get it. And
Okay.
put my brand in there.
She has to back and form Offset as well, which does,
Exactly.
which helps.
He was there. So. Right.
Yeah, but you can't compare her to Rihanna.
Nah, it's not the same thing.
She's gone down a different route.
Course,
She's
yeah.
gone down a business route where she has to. Well, she's naturally just developed and fixed up
yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
But
Well, not
Beyonce
fixed up.
hasn't
She's
but
matured in a
Beyonce's
different
That's
also-
what it is, and I feel like she did it. Like the way Rihanna did it is the way like I feel like is the best way to do it. Like you do like.
But Beyonce is the same, isn't it? Because she still performs as well, as
Yeah,
well
but
as
then
has
she
her
has,
brands and stuff
yeah,
as
like
well.
Ivy Park and all that. Yeah, that's the best.
Like
way to
she's
do it.
still like these are still businesswomen, and like Beyonce is never one to like she can like.
Yeah, but Beyonce came from a different time, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Cardi's like younger than us, bro. She's like a year younger than us.
Is she actually though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's like a year or two younger than us, bro. So
Yeah, but then but when I'm thinking though, if at my age then. There's still you're still not lacking a bit of maturity.
no, it's true. Well,
Like you can be yeah, I'm from here and that, but don't you grow up?
She's a mum now, so
Yeah,
maybe
but
we'll see it. But
there's still shit.
No, but do you see what I'm saying? Don't you grow up?
I get what you mean, but that's what makes her money as well. Like she's about her money. Like at the end of the day,
I
she
don't
said
know,
this
man.
a lot of times.
I think the problem is as well when people come when you come from a certain thing, you feel like, oh, I'm never gonna change, but it doesn't mean.
I think she's just in her lane.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
no,
in her
but
lane.
what I'm saying that
If
can
you're not
happen-
here to see that kind of
Exactly.
stuff, just don't
Yeah.
see it. That's what I
She's the
think.
same age as us. But I don't feel like I feel like there's people that are our age.
yeah, but I feel like
that
the-
would do the same thing.
no, but there's thing.
I
No,
don't-
no,
you
but I
know,
feel that there's people,
people- yeah.
but there are people that are our age that, like, for instance, say if they came from a certain background or whatever, like a problem, and then they're like, oh, I'm proud of where I came from, blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and they feel like it's a threat that if they get to this age and they haven't changed, they change, they feel like, oh, I'm a sellout or I've done something different. But it's not to say that a change ain't good.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
of course.
So if you, especially when you're getting older, you're meant to change. You're
Yeah,
meant to
but
grow.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't mean you're a different person.
For right now, that's what works to get her money.
Yeah.
Okay, fair
While
enough.
she's
You know
hot,
what I mean?
she's the hot thing right now.
Yeah, that's what she has to do right now.
If she
So that's
if she
what
suddenly
get her
changed
more
now,
streams.
she would lose half of her
Exactly.
following. Right now, she
Straight
changed.
away. People be like, you're not the same. Like, I want to come to your page to see. People's lives are boring, bro. Like, they want to go to your page and see stuff that makes them feel like, yeah, do you know what I mean? That's why she has to keep doing it to keep people. She knows, like, it's entertaining.
Yeah, half people love her
Yeah.
just from her personality
Why do you
alone.
think- even though, like even when people like 6ix9ine came off Instagram, do you know how much people were like? Didn't you see the whole Instagram was just like Instagram's boring?
Isn't he like 19 or something?
Just look at Kyle.
Yeah.
Just look at Kyle who's talking about him.
It's
For
like
what?
Instagram's boring now.
Exactly.
Because it's like just that shit is what people want to see. That's why they go and listen to their music.
Yeah.
Then they get the money. Her the way she does it all like circumnavigates.
But
back
she's
to
not
money.
even
She
like
gets money faster
she's not
than
even
her
like overtly like trolling. She's just
Yeah,
literally
she's
just
being her.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It's not even that she's going out of her way to do it. She's just doing.
Yeah.
The same way if a chick was to say the same thing about her on the street, she would respond the same way. Like she's not doing anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
She's
But I
not-
know Andy's saying basically But when do you stop acting
I
like
get you,
that?
man.
And
But
That's
bruv,
what
she's
I'm
a
saying.
mum. She's still doing it.
Yeah.
Clearly, she's
but
not
why-
going to.
No, but
it's like embedded in
you're,
that.
you're saying that.
This is how she is.
Yeah, but
this is what I'm saying.
You're saying that. We know that. But what I'm saying is, are you saying that is okay?
Bruv,
I feel
who am
like-
I to say that that's
Yeah,
okay? Like,
no one grows at the same rate.
If someone's gonna be the
everyone
same
grows
same
at a
way.
different rate, innit? Like no one matures or changes.
I'm
at
just
the
saying
same
we.
rate.
so what if she never changes? Then what? Am I to say, oh, she's failed? She hasn't because she never changed.
No, I'm just saying you should have grown up.
But she's still rich. She's still a mum. She's still happy
Yeah.
living her life. How can I say, oh, that's wrong then? Because she's always been the same quote unquote ratchet woman.
Yeah.
I'm just saying to the point. I just think we should all mature at some point. Because then we're all gonna get.
I'm just saying we all have different,
'cause
but we all have
get-
different levels
'cause-
then.
No, because I'm just thinking. Because then I think that's the problem. Then that's why we all get stuck in a lane and pigeonholed as something or an act or whatever because that's how we are portrayed, and that is an issue. That's why I like the rereads and stuff
No, I
because
get
she's
you, I
breaking,
get
she's
you.
breaking.
Yeah,
things.
I get that.
But when we
When
have,
you
but when
break
we
it,
have
I
the
get you.
Cardi B,
I get that.
when we have the Cardi B,
But
that's
There's
why I like
balance. There's
them
balance
both,
though.
though.
There's
I like-
balance.
That's not bad because that is what
We're all not the
people
same.
think we are anyway.
But we're all not the same. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're too worried about what people think, that's
No,
that's,
but no,
that's
no,
how you start changing.
no,
and
it's
then
not
becomes
about
stuff
what
you're not.
No, but it's not about what it's that portrayal, and it's just like they're gonna keep pushing these kind of these acts and the ones that portray these images on us.
Yeah, but that will always be there.
That's-
Yeah,
because it
and-
makes the money.
and you yourself said, yeah.
That's what
that
I'm saying. That's-
Cardi
yeah, but that's the
B
issue.
And Rihanna are
That's the
almost
issue.
at the same like level of influence. So then it is balanced. Like you're gonna have both sides. Like I get
Whether you agree with it or not.
Yeah, I get we're gonna see. I get you're gonna be like you're just kind of just jumping in the stereotype or like just being what people think we are. But
But if
Some
that's
people
but if
it's
that's
like-
naturally what you
yeah.
are, it's not like
That's
they
what you
picked
are.
up the street and said, okay, you're gonna act a certain way, and you within 5
Yeah.
years you're gonna be rich, like the next Cardi B
Yeah.
kind of thing.
It's
It's not like they've got her from the
stereotype,
street and
stereotype.
suddenly made her into something to
Yeah.
a stereotype. This is how she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're gonna keep pushing people that fit that mold.
That's always
That's how
happened
it
though.
is.
But
That's
is
the music
that-
business,
but is
no?
that not a problem?
Isn't that half the rappers you listen to? That
Yeah,
isn't
exactly.
that isn't
But
that
is
the whole
not-
how
but
the
is that
business
not a
works?
problem though?
Of course, it's
Of
the problem,
course,
but
but
that's
it's how
how the music
deep you
business
take it
works.
in.
But then why do we shrug?
You're still bumping
Why
their
do we
music.
shrug it?
You're still bumping their music, though.
Bro, because you're as long as you're conscious of it.
No, okay, so you're saying we're okay with it then?
No,
I'm
no,
saying
who's
we're
no one
okay
saying
with
that.
it, But it's like
So why? Oh no. So why do you still listen? Why do you listen to
that's
Young
what I'm
Thug
saying.
then? Why do you listen to him then?
I was about to say that. Why do
But I
you
like
listen
his
to Thug?
music.
So it's just the music.
I
So,
don't
so nothing
really
about outside his influence.
I
Nothing.
don't. No, I don't pay attention to. I don't pay attention to how he.
So
moves
okay,
outside
so
of
the image he's portraying, there's nothing. There's nothing.
No, it's literally
concerning
music.
about that either, no?
It's literally his music.
Yeah,
the
but
only
then if
person.
you pay-
Oh, so you just ignore it then?
The only artist I pay attention to outside of Thingy is Wiz.
But it's not about paying attention.
Yeah,
But
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 yeah,
you know,
but
but
you
you know his
listen to-
influence outside of it, music,
And
no?
you're still supporting him.
What a
So-
marijuana guy.
Whatever he
Yeah.
does outside of his life.
He also does loads of businesses.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I get that. But then
And what else?
What else did he do?
No,
He's
I
don't know,
He's always,
'cause I-
he's always making moves. He has his own label. He's signing people.
But I'm saying, why'd you ignore
so-
why'd you
so-
ignore
so-
all the
so-
outside
so-
stuff?
That's the same.
He's YSL, isn't it? Is it YSL?
But why'd you ignore all the outside stuff and then just focus on his music? Why can
Because
you
you know.
No, I focus on Wiz.
Why is Cardi
Wiz stuff.
different then?
Huh? I
For
focus on
example.
Wiz stuff. No, because I'm just not interested in.
And it's because you know. Is it because you know, or you feel like
That's me
they
personally.
fit
I
into
don't.
the
I don't.
stereotype
No, me.
that you don't like?
No, me personally, I just don't. No.
Because
like,
he's a
me
stereotype.
personally-
He's a
no,
stereotype
no,
as well.
That's just me. I'm just not really interested in celebrity lives. That's just me personally. Like I don't really get into celebrity lives outside of what I enjoy, what they do.
No, okay.
Outside of their performance
Like,
or whatever
okay,
they
that's
do,
your service
I don't
providing,
really.
that's it.
I don't really have time to like.
Yeah, okay.
I just want to know what you're
okay,
doing.
Okay, so why is Cardi a problem then?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why is
Why
it-
is- why is
I'm
she
talking
different?
For general, for,
So-
Yeah, no,
and that's
exactly.
what I'm
So
saying.
why is she any
that-
different?
Why can that not be a
This is
general
just me.
mindset for
I'm
our
not
people?
talking for me. I'm talking about.
I know. I'm talking about general. I'm talking about in
But
general.
why can other people not be the same?
Because that was your point. But
Because
What do you
like
mean?
the same way you think, and you can like compartmentalize like their skill or like what like they do, their talents from their life. What's to say that everyone isn't doing that or other people aren't doing that?
Some people probably are, but I think the majority probably aren't. A lot of people are following. That's why they have so many followers in that.
But
Because
they
people
both-
are following them.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But it's like, when they have the same amount of. That's what I'm saying. When they have the same amount of following and the same, I don't know what their follower difference is because we're working on comparing nothing right now. If for instance Rihanna has more followers than Cardi B, then what does that mean? If Rihanna's like a businesswoman and does all this kind of thing, then she obviously has more influence then. So then that means the influence is fine. Obviously, doesn't that mean like if we're comparing those two people, right? And Rihanna has like, you said Rihanna, you said Beyonce. These two are like notably like the most famous, like
Oprah.
Yeah, and Oprah. They're pushed more than Cardi B.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm saying.
I was just saying. Do you think like she could go for? That's what I was saying. If she changed.
Yeah, of course. But you were making it seem like it's a problem.
Because I'm saying like how she is now. Could she get to the Beyonce? And
because you switch us to that, and then you switch us to the stereotype narrative.
This is what I'm trying to narrative.
Yeah, because I think she grow up.
But
why does she have to grow up?
Yeah, and
why?
you were saying we have to grow up because we're not being represented.
Yeah, because she has to fit the mold of more Rihanna.
You mentioned Rihanna, you said Oprah, Beyonce, and they're notably like the most famous black. Like they have like Jada Pinkett, like all them kind of people that we have. Like, and then you have Cardi. She's like one of them. I don't really know that many like people that are kind of known as like Cardi-esque people. I don't know that many people like Cardi. I know one Cardi.
That's that level.
5 or 6 businesswomen. So I feel like it's not. I feel like
how many Cardis are there?
That's what I'm saying. Like there's one
on her level.
That's what I was really just trying to like,
actually have an influence like that.
There's more people that are represented well.
Nicki be one?
She does what she's doing.
She doesn't really talk.
She's
like,
not ratchet. She's
the opposite kind of thing. Yeah,
I feel like
no, I think no one had the beef.
Yeah,
she was the opposite.
She
but she has rants, but that's different.
But that was her evolving as well.
No, that was with Nicki. That was with
I'm
Cardi.
The Young Money days.
Yeah, but then look, Cardi can do the same thing because Cardi and Nicki's age ain't the same.
Yeah, she's much older.
Do you know what I mean?
And she's still running now. So
all right then.
About Cardi. I'm saying balance. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it is balance. If anything, it's balance tilted more the other way.
You can't have everyone being the same.
But I think on a lower scale, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe like on a scale down. So not that level. The level that they're at. Maybe like just general looking at stuff, general raps, like or general like.
Well, I get why people are concerned, like why they see like a person like Cardi B on a high level like that. The parents will be concerned. Obviously, I get that.
But you have. You know what I mean? The same way you can compartmentalize some things.
I don't know, there's a lot of dangerous things out in the world that your children can see, but obviously you just gotta trust and just hope they don't
do it.
Get too persuaded by that lifestyle, innit? That's all you can do, to be honest. You can't block Cardi B from the Instagram and then be like, don't be like her.
You let her watch Cardi B, then you go let her see Oprah. That's it. You just gotta show them both sides. That's the way I see it. Like, you can't hide. I think if you hide something, that's the worst thing to do.
Yeah,
or like try and conceal something.
You can't make them oblivious to...
My dad's always said that to me. My dad's always showed me, like, both sides of everything. Like,
balance,
from when I was young, my dad's always showed me, like, shit that you might not have supposed to have watched, but it's like, okay, you can watch the good side, and this is what it is, really. And it's like, I've always understood it now, and it's like, your mind grows that way because you see balance, like, them kind of things. Do you know what I mean?
You need to know both sides
of that's how you gain, like, an understanding. Then you can choose. Then you're not so easily influenced. Do you know what I mean?
There's nothing's worse than when you're older, then you see it, then
you're
confused adult.
Exactly.
Like what's this?
Yeah,
what is this? I've just experienced this. What is this? It's like, fam, you should have seen this when you was little, kind of thing.
Exactly.
It's like, I don't know.
You try to know.
Then you're that awkward, socially awkward adult, which is very in a weird space.
Yeah. Not the one.
I don't know.
Mad. These Travis Scott's dropped, so I'm trying to sleep soon. Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, you gotta wake up for training.
This guy is always waking up early for trainers, bro.
That was another episode of Chatting Saltfish.
Love you, Riri.
Okay.
Yeah,
love you, Kenny.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Riri married to?
No.
She just beats billionaires in this car.
Wow.
No,
he's gonna put it out there. She's a businesswoman, fam.
Oh yeah, she is. But does she like?
She just beats billionaires, yeah.
No, I mean like she's certified.
She's out there, yeah.
Yeah, she's 30. I'm not.
No Riri slander.
She's free,
bro. That was not slander. That is 30.
She's far. I don't know if she might. Is she seeing someone?
Maybe.
I
know she secures like certified.
No, I know she was caught seeing.
She was seeing a billionaire though, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's the last thing I saw. Then she's leveling up from Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I'd like to see.
Yeah. Shout out Riri. Until next time. You can catch us on Instagram and Twitter. You know where to listen to us. It's Chatting Saltfish on SoundCloud, iTunes, and YouTube. It's Chatting Saltfish everywhere. Google it everywhere.
Hey.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Peace.
Peace.